Hello everyone, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time zone it may be for you. Welcome back to ZSR. We are today going to be showcasing another top 16 match for the Ocarina of Time Vanilla Bingo Tournament. So similar to the EU Weekly on this morning, another Ocarina of Time, but with a different type of flair. I will turn it over to our three commentators today, Greg, Mutant, and Nale. How are you guys?
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Yeah, doing
I'm
good,
good.
thank you.
Yeah, I'm
Thank
doing
you, yeah.
great. Excited to watch some high quality bingo.
Yeah. It's gonna be great.
Alright, I'm gonna go yell at our racers to ready up, and hopefully we will
you.
be getting our cards shortly.
Yeah.
Alright, well, while she's taking care of that, for those who don't know, Ocarina of Time Bingo, essentially you get given a 5x5 board full of goals to do in the game, and you have to pick a row, column, or diagonal, and then whoever completes those 5 goals first wins. It's usually done with like multiple people, but it's a tournament, so it's 1v1.
Exactly, and the key thing here is that, unlike regular RTA stuff, the two racers can pick different rows, columns, or diagonals. So it's all about not only how quickly you can do something, it's about how good your board picking is, or how good your row picking is, I should say.
Yeah.
A lot of time lost when you first start learning bingo is how to pick a good row, how to spot a good row, and how to route all the goals in properly.
Yeah. And also just like not only picking something that you think is, oh, well, this is the fastest. It's the fastest that you can do it.
All right.
So we should have our board.
Yeah, the board's up.
Oh, no.
I'm liking
Middle
full
square
in the middle.
Yeah, that's usually a pretty good one to get. It gives you a lot of options with other goals. Usually synergizes really well with other stuff. We have
Especially with a
Yeah,
boss
so to
goal in there.
explain, the whole board is meant to be balanced in every way through skill and synergy. Synergy is basically if you have, I don't know, map encompassing forest, but also, I don't know, defeat Phantom Ganon, that has forest synergy. So you have things that combine to make it quicker. And you also have skill, which is how difficult each goal is. So it's balanced through a combination of how many goals are in one place or have the same prerequisites, and also how hard are they to do. So things that have synergy are usually good, things that are easy are usually good. So things like full equipment, you go to a lot of places, right? So very high synergy with lots of different things.
One thing I will point out about this board quickly is row 3 is a bit of a trap because of bomb bag 30 and fire arrows. So normally to get bomb bag 30, what we normally do is use a glitch called RBA to get a glitched bomb bag, which holds 30 bombs. But by doing that, you also give yourself a 0 quiver, so you can't shoot the sun with fire arrows. You have to like delay getting the bomb bag 30 until after fire arrows in that case. If you don't spot that, then you're in a bit of trouble.
It's also a good time to mention about what glitches and restrictions there are. In general, there's nothing is banned except for SRM, which would trivialize just a lot of the goals. And then you have a few version exclusive or console exclusive glitches that are not allowed for the sake of balance. One notable exception to that rule, I guess, is blank A being allowed for N64, or 1.0, I should say. And also using Deku Stick as adults crashes on N64, so you can't do that on VC for, fair play reasons.
And as for similar reason, you can't use bomb. You can't use bomb choose out of bounds because it also crashes on N64.
Yeah.
And also, it's also there to kind of make sure GameCube isn't broken because you can drop infinite bomb choose out of bounds on GameCube.
Mm-hmm.
So I have 2 questions, folks.
Okay.
First thing, who let Greg in here?
That's a good question.
That's a good question. I was not in favor of this decision.
And second, thank you, Demon, for the raid of 800 people. So that means we're now commentating in front of 600 viewers.
Is that a
So-
question?
Welcome, everyone.
So my question is, why didn't you acknowledge that? God damn it!
We were a little busy trying to explain what bingo is.
We all hate Demon. Is the
Oh,
and
yeah.
Ed as well, yeah. He's
It's
also kind of an
OG.
lobster.
There's like nothing to explain about it anymore. Everybody knows it.
Oh, not a...
All right.
Debatable. But we do have a row picked by xwill.
Mhm.
She seems to be going for column 2.
Yeah, this one I thought looked pretty decent. It's got some good spirit synergy with Gerudo Card, Rover, and Sons.
Yeah.
So it seems pretty good. Also, Volve is sort of like decent Son synergy because you can do Fire the Forest and then reverse Minuet, but I don't think xwill knows that strat, so...
I haven't
Likely.
seen her do it before, but then again, it's not too complicated. So it is
Yeah.
something that you can, when you have some downtime, you can look up a strat for it and just try to go for it. It's very risky though, but she might feel like she has to go for it, going up against Tim, who is one of the absolute best bingo players at the moment.
Yep,
Yeah, they're called the 5 Bingods, and
there's 5 of them.
Oh yeah.
well,
yeah,
that kind of has to be 5. Like it's
Well, it was 4.
Okay,
for
who
sure.
who are the 5? I thought there were 4, but who's the 5th
Yeah.
one?
yeah, no, it has to be
Explain
5.
yourself.
Like for completely arbitrary legal reasons, it has to be 5, right?
Okay, so number 5, then we got
So
Duke, Top, Exodus,
We've
Tim,
got
and
Duke,
who
Tob,
else?
Exo, Tim, and I would, because Link won RG.
All right.
Oh, okay.
All right.
But then I also
Fair
beat RG twice, so does that make me a bingo slayer as well?
No.
No,
Okay. Fair.
Sorry, Greg. You need
to
to
be
be
fair-
at least 5 to be a big god.
Yeah.
let's put Tom on the list twice. Yeah.
All right. In the meantime,
Don't
both players are
top
escaping
it.
the forest. I escaped the forest early. xwill did escape through Lost Woods, the Collateral escape, just bending a stick and clipping through the rock. And Tim did Walking While Talking, where you target a sign, interrupt talking to it, and it sort of disables certain like collision. I think that's how it works in the area.
Yeah.
So you just walk right through the guard.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
he's
Tim
getting
picking-
Ocarina. Oh,
Yeah, Tim getting Ocarina and also picking his row, which is row 2, which is beat
What's-
Spirit, defeat Volve, map encompass in forest, milk, and defeat a white Wolfos.
of course Tim picked Beat Spirit. He loves
Yeah,
Beat
he's
Spirit.
He loves beat Spirit.
He
as
just
a goal.
does
Spirit
Beat
main.
Spirit so much. But I'm gonna see double Volve, double Rover in this.
Yeah.
Actually doesn't look like
Although
a
Tim
pretty
has
good
to,
throw.
Oh yeah, a slight difference though is xwill just has to defeat Twin Rova, while Tim actually has to beat the Spirit Temple. And the distinction there is Tim actually has to enter the blue warp and either watch the cutscene or do it earlier and perform a cutscene skip to not lose a massive chunk of time. So we'll see
Yes,
how he routes that.
Yeah, there are a lot of goals that are kind of similar, that seem kind of similar, like defeat Rover, beat Spirit Temple, Spirit Medallion, something like that. I think Spirit Medallion's a goal. But yeah, for example, like, and they all have different timings when you get them. So like, defeat the boss is just the last hit on the boss, beat Spirit is entering the blue warp and losing control, and then Medallion itself is having them down in your inventory.
Yeah.
So depending on what it is, you have to do certain things in a dungeon to actually finish that goal.
Also seems pretty
Yeah.
good with Spirit Synergy because you have the White Wolfos and GTG. So
Yeah, you can skip Ice Cavern.
Milk is also very strong for RBA reasons.
Yeah.
So not
Oh,
only
yeah.
does it give you a bottle for free without having to do the chickens that we're seeing xwill do here, as an actual goal, not just like a prerequisite to other goals. If you perform RBA with milk, it actually alters your bomb count, which bombs are always, explosives in general are always extremely useful, and just being able to restock whenever you feel like it is extremely powerful. And also starting with so many allows you to go for a lot more stuff very early on.
yeah.
Yeah, it is weird to see Tim not doing Blancana Bingo though. This is weird.
Oh yeah. Also, thing to note about the milk goal is you do have to have milk in your inventory, like by the end to actually finish the thing. You can't just get it once and then get rid of it to use the bottle for something else or whatever, and then be done with it. You actually have to have milk, so you can't really use that bottle for anything else.
Yeah, and the same goes for xwill with the bomb bag 30. It has to be a bomb bag 30 at the end of the bingo.
Yeah, can't
Same
be
with-
bomb
and
bag
also
40
Nine Sons.
or something.
Yeah, and also 9 songs, you can't get rid of any songs, which is possible. You can delete songs.
Yeah.
With RBA. RBA is a glitch we'll talk about extensively probably because it's going to be... It's a big glitch in Bingo. Because it basically allows you to modify certain parts of your inventory to like give yourself items that you don't have. It's kind of easy way to explain it.
Yeah.
And most of the items that going to be using are involved with the adult trade quest, which starts with the egg in Kakariko. The important ones there being Kajira, which gives you a bomb bag, which is how she's going to get bomb bag 30. And Poacher Soul, which is allows you to gain a bunch of songs.
Yeah.
And this is how you normally complete these kind of goals.
Yeah, because getting 9 songs the legit way might seem incredibly slow, and you would be right in assuming that. But with the help of the Poacher Saw and our lovely friend Reverse Bottle Adventure, we can get a lot of them for free. Well, a lot faster, not necessarily for free.
Yeah, to put it in perspective, bugs, like if you RBA with bugs and saw, you get 4 with the catch of some bugs. So almost half of your song requirements are met with 1 RBA.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also you can get another one by RBA or potion as well.
Yeah, so
just on a time.
By the end of what we'd call a standard trade quest RBA route, you'll have at least 6 songs.
Yeah, with the 5 you get from RBA plus Summer Storms.
Yeah, so it's really not it's a kind of it's not a non-goal, but if you're doing trade quest anyway, it becomes a lot more trivial than it first looks on paper.
Yeah. And then Tim just having to wait for his egg to hatch, because he does actually need to wake up. Totally not Mario here, to be able to get some milk later.
Yeah, there's no way you can get milk early. Like, the only way to get milk is to wake up Talon, because either you need a Pona song to milk a cow, or you need to play the Kako minigame to get the bottle of milk from Talon himself.
Xwill struggling with dot skip there, doing the left input a little too early. So for swordless dot skip, you need to target the door frame on a specific frame and then hold left slightly after that in order to clip back and bounce. But if you do it too early, then you get crushed by the door. But she gets it that time. So
Yeah.
It's all good in the end.
Yeah, it's been a recurring theme this tournament, is people struggling with dot skip.
Oh yeah. It's happened a lot.
Dot skip and Wasteland have been the 2 big ones so far.
Yeah. So yeah, Tim's on his way to go get his milk while Xwill's gonna start up her adult section.
So Tim has to, since he needs milk as a goal, he has to either get another bottle, he wants to do RBA, or he has to just go do blank to choose and work where he's got. So he needs to, like, do something else as child right now. He can't just go straight adult from here. And then he gets a bonus on. He has to get a bonus on and milks a cow later.
Yeah, this could be the play with Ocarina, because unfortunately, because he has stick, he can't just equip swap the bottle over the nuts. So that's what I kind of always assume people are going to do with this sort of stuff. But because you have the stick, if you do that, adult can't access that bottle. Like, your inventory is segmented. No matter what's in the slot, Adult Link can't equip child item like slots. It doesn't matter what's in there, if it's a bottle or anything that Adult Link should be able to equip. If it's in a child slot, he won't be able to. So sometimes the play is you dupe the milk over the nut slot, which means Adult can still access it. But because of the way equip swap works, you still wouldn't be able to access it as Adult with stick.
Yeah.
He actually can't do it with right either because he's got the child trade item.
Yeah.
So he's locked out Grip Swap entirely.
Completely locked out, yeah. Unless you want to get a Dins or something, I don't know, but...
yeah, if he's going to get a Dins, he would have done legit ZL.
Yeah.
It's just not worth. I think a Pona song... Maybe not.
Okay, he's probably going to go get Bomb Shoes.
Yeah, just completely skipping RBA.
I think you can just skip RBA this, maybe. Or...
Well, just...
No,
he needs explosives of some kind, right? So
yeah, and he's going...
He's going to market.
So what's the plan here, then?
What are you doing, little Timato?
I'm unsure.
Yeah, maybe he's just going to swap over, like, something else and to keep the milk on another button. I don't think you can do that though.
You effectively need you need a spell, right? Like
He can't RBA milk because he hasn't got a bottle
yeah, he doesn't have a
to
second
do
bottle.
it. So he's got to. I guess you're right. This is just like RBA as a child. I guess that could be the way.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know.
You can't cook some nuts if you have a stick, right?
I am fairly confused. There's a lot of so yeah, don't feel too
I see what
bad
he's
if
doing.
you
I
are
think he's doing it as a
confused.
child.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is
So you-
extremely complicated.
This is a weird route. I don't know why he was.
Because basically, what he's doing is he's getting around the restriction of one bottle by doing a lot of other very complicated things to get a second bottle here, so that he can do RBA early. I think.
Oh, I see what he's doing. Okay.
Oh
yeah,
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 and then he
yeah.
Okay, yeah, okay. So you can. I never usually do milk as a goal, and if I do, I always just have another bottle to RBA later. So
So hello everyone from Zelda Speedruns 3. Welcome to
free raids
Ocarina
for
of
this.
Time Bingo.
Yeah, you can. Bottles are extremely good. You can manipulate your inventory not only through stuff like RBA, but through just basic bottle duping methods. And we've seen kind of combination of those there to allow him to get a second bottle.
We'll see if Tim gets dot skip here.
ooh, pause buffer in it. Very out character for Tim.
Unlike Tim.
Normally he just does it.
It is a tourney race after all, in top 16. You don't. I wouldn't want to risk stuff like that anyway, but you never know.
Just as Xwill escapes this cutscene, we're plunged back into it. So I guess we'll shift our focus over to the actual interesting stuff. I like how the file name is Ow. It doesn't bode well.
Yeah, it is. It is. So yeah,
Yeah, not whole lot going
child
on
Tim
for now.
shenanigans done with, and now we get to see the start of the adult trade quest sequence from Xwell.
Yeah, this is a pretty standard start for VC, I guess. Just doing trade quests. This is normally what we want to do on VCs. These routes tend to be favored on VC because you want to try and skip getting like bomb chooser's child and stuff like that because I'm much slower on VC than N64. So you tend to like gravitate more towards these kind of rows. Yeah, as mentioned previously, RBA really powerful with the adult trade quest, which you can start right here in Kakariko by grabbing the egg from the Cuckoo Lady here.
Yeah, so she'll be grabbing some bugs as well to actually do RBA later. Which, how you do it, basically, is you have to get bottle on B by some way. It's usually by you interrupt a sword pull, either by taking damage, or like trying to press B while shielding damage, I should say, or by pressing B right before you enter water, so that the game thinks that, oh, next thing they catch are gonna be put on the B button because that's the last button you pressed. And that opens up a lot of stuff.
Yeah, it turns out when you have a bottle on your B button, the game doesn't really know what to do with it. And so
Yeah.
it kind of just follows its programming, and that leads us to be able to exploit it massively.
Mm-hmm.
It's basically a result of each item is separate. So it's not like a bottle with bugs. It's just every time you catch bugs, the game just literally swaps out bottle for bottle with bugs. And if it doesn't know where to swap that out to, it swaps it out to other places.
Yeah.
Which those other places can be pretty good for us.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you have certain items of the trade quest like point at your equipment screen or like quest status screen. So for bomb bag, if you have Kajiro on C right and you drop and catch, then that will or that will look at your quiver and strength and dive meter.
Quiver strength, and
Wallet.
bomb back.
Oh, no, wallet is pocket cocoa.
Yeah, wallet and dive meter and strength technically as well is Kako.
Yeah, going from milk first is probably the smartest choice, most likely, because everything else you do as adults, or well, you can do the others as child, but they are a lot faster to do as adults.
Yeah. So generally, if you have like a row like this, we have like one child goal and a bunch of adult goals. You just do the child one, get out of the way, and then go adult after that. Because other option would be to beat Phantom Ganon and do Back in Time, which is generally not good unless you need something else, like Din's Fire, for example.
Yeah, and there we see X-Wing doing the slide up into the water, pressing sword just before she hits the water. And now she has a bottle on her B button.
Yeah, so here she's doing RBA with a potency, right, which modifies your bomb chew ammo count. So now she has 29 bomb chews. She doesn't have bomb chews right now, but when she gets bomb chews later, it will add those on. The ammo count will stay consistent.
Yeah, she doesn't actually get bomb chews in her inventory. It's just like you modify the ammo amount, if that makes sense.
And here she's dropping on the bombs. This will put a bottle over her bomb slot in her inventory, which will allow her to actually get bomb. No, that's Kajiro. Will allow her to get bomb drops from pots and grass and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then when she upgrades Kajiro later, when the egg hatches and turns into a blue chicken, that will give her a bomb bag, which means she can hold bomb drops.
Yeah. If you don't do that and you get a bomb pickup, you'll just have like one bomb.
Yeah.
And it'll immediately. Well, you won't ever get more than one bomb.
Yeah, the downside to this is that she has to keep that bomb icon on her C buttons the entire time. If she unequips bombs at any point, she cannot get them back ever again. They're gone.
Yeah, because what's on her bomb slot right now is a bottle.
Yeah.
And so if you try to go get the actual bombs, the games will think, oh, well, you already have bombs, since it's checking for your bomb slot in your inventory. And it will give you a... Let's call it a wacky bomb bag and put it over your chew slot that you can't actually use to use bombs. You can use it for some other things though, but it's not going to be relevant for this bingo.
Yeah, normally that bomb bag you can use to RBA small keys in Water Temple, which is actually useful. And it also does function as eye drops if you show it to Big Goron. So you can use it to get claim check, which does allow you to RBA more stuff. It comes in handy like every so often. Oh, Tim's got his bugs here. Tim lost his bugs.
Oh no.
No.
Well, I mean, he has backup bugs.
Yeah.
Yeah, so to answer a couple of questions there. Difference between Beat Spirit and Rover is beat anything dungeon-wise requires you to step in the warp and receive the reward. And the boss is just the boss, so you can just kill the boss and leave. Yeah. And how many garbage glitches are allowed? Now, that's quite offensive, but the answer is most of them.
Yeah, most of them. Very few are banned. The ones that are banned, the ones that are banned because either it would just break the game mode and trivialize a lot of what's happening in Bingo, or they're exclusive to a single version of console and would and break the balance too much. Like 6 is adult. Is banned because it would break too many goals, and Eyeball Frog early on N64 is banned because same reason.
Yeah. Except for Blank A, but we don't talk about that.
Yeah, Blank A is a whole other argument we're not getting into right now.
That's the only real distinction. There's Blue Warps give you rewards. Now you don't have to watch the cutscene. There are ways to get around that, but you have to do them. And if you don't receive the reward, you haven't beaten the dungeon. You don't set the flag. Like the game has a flag table, and there is a specific flag for each beat X.
Trolled by the last door.
Yeah.
Oh, rolling in that last door is actually super terrifying because you get a weird camera for a split second, and if you roll during that, then you will roll at a weird angle. You can just get crushed by that door right at the end of the race and have to do it all over again. Also, she should have Bomb Bag 30 by now.
She does.
We
Yeah.
did not point that out.
Yeah, so Bomb Bag 30 she got from RBA and Kajiro with Empty Bottle, which means just dropping bugs on Kajiro with Kajiro and Sea, right? So now she has a 30 Bomb Bag and a 0 Quiver.
Yeah.
But luckily the Quiver doesn't matter, she doesn't need both or anything. But it would matter if she had any gold or required arrows of some kind.
Also
It's
gonna
sometimes
re-enter.
used. It's sometimes
go on.
used in stuff like Beat Shadow and like all 3 elemental arrows Fanta. So you can like do the Shadow Medallion RBA and then just step into the warp. But like Spirit is not usually seen, I don't think. Or Spirit and Lax, things like that. Yeah.
I mean, Spirit Medallion isn't even a goal, I'm pretty sure. Same as Shadow Medallion. They're both not goals.
No, but Beat Spirit and Beat Shadow is.
Beat Spirit and Beat Shadow is, yeah. But
So if it's in combination with like all 3 elementals.
Yeah, you could do that, I guess. But then you'd probably just do that earlier, honestly. Just... I don't know.
Yeah,
maybe
but like I say, it's legal.
Yeah.
It's completely legal. You don't have to...
you could do it if you wanted to. Yes, give us a cutscene, because when for some reason, Shadow and Spirit, if you already have the medallions, you don't get them again. You don't get the cutscene again.
So now Tim has 29 bombs because
Yep.
yeah, milk on C right and
Yeah.
doing RBA.
Yeah, this is what I said earlier. Like, it's extremely useful to have this many explosives without any effort whatsoever.
Yeah.
Well, he
It
did
was
have to
RBA.
go out his way and play the Cucko minigame, which is one of the worst minigames in the game.
It's fine.
No, it's not.
Fine. Also, Tim also RBA'd Hookshot, which isn't doing anything impactful, just puts a bottle with bugs over his ice arrows. So it's not like super impactful, which means it's another bottle we can use.
Yeah. He wants
Most
more
items, most items on the actual like equipment, or like the actual item menu, don't actually do much with RBA. Just puts bottles over random slots, depending on what item number it is. So this is why, like, when you get to stuff like trade quests, that's where it's really interesting because it starts going off the inventory screen and into other, like parts of memory.
I do like Tim getting a fairy there for doing jungle jump in Forest Temple later.
Isn't it for Doom Jump?
Did the RBA have a bomb slot? Because if you did, then
It's for Doom Jump?
we did for Doom Jump.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
You can
someone
still
touch
get
it.
you can still get bomb bag if you don't RBA Kajiro. It
Yeah,
says
same.
29 bombs, but you can only drop 1.
Oh, yeah, right. Right.
Yeah,
'cause
you-
he
you-
didn't RBA's bomb bag. Yeah.
Yeah, he only
True,
has
true,
one.
true.
He has one. So if you use that bomb, it will just go to 0.
Yeah, true. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Even though we just
Tim.
mentioned it like 2 minutes earlier.
Tim is struggling with hookshot jump, but he's trying to get hookshot jump to get on top of the seam in Graveyard to get into Shadow Temple early. He's having some issues though.
Yeah, you have to press... Oh, yeah, he's gonna buffer it. Because you have to press hookshot on either this frame or the frame after. And then you get this big jump.
Big jump.
Big jump. And you land right on top of the seam.
Yeah, we have weird names for jumps.
Yeah.
None of it is our fault.
Oh, yeah, we're all Zoomers here. We didn't name any of this. Well, jungle jump.
Jungle jump
Kind
is
of.
kind of.
Kind of.
I blame Flo.
I blame Flo as
too.
well. Flo, we love you, but come on.
Yeah.
So currently, Xbox still is doing trade quests. Got the mushroom. Now just taking it back to the old lady in the potion shop to get it into a potion.
So
And then
not
from there,
doing
she'll be
great.
getting her first couple of songs. Yeah. Oh, should she go here again? A fish, maybe?
Yeah.
I'll
yeah, we'll just
just getting bugs from grass. Yeah, just getting bugs from grass.
Using
Yeah.
a bomb for this is so tragic.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, she can't really equip sword. Well, she can, but that would mean she
Yeah.
would have to get bottle on B again, which would, in the grand scheme of things, be slower than just
Yeah.
using a bomb there.
So also, coming up is she could be getting her first couple of songs. She's going to grab in Son of Time by RBA in the potion, and then getting Son of Storms. It's a little... It isn't that bad, but like it's a little scary in the fact that like if you RBA odd potion, then you get Son of Time, but it also deletes Son of Storms if you have it. So if you want to RBA the potion first, get Son of Time, and then get Storms, but at any point you press B with a potion on C right, after that point you lose Son of Storms forever. Which is a little bit terrifying.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's another key thing about RBA. People that sort of have a rudimentary sort of understanding or just see it in action might think it's like, why do we allow this? It seems really broken, but it's kind of like carpet bombing.
Yeah,
Like,
you do
okay.
carpet bomb your entire
yeah,
inventory.
like you don't get to pick and choose what you give yourself and delete. It's very much like coincidence that it does these things. Like we don't have any control over where the ones and zeros go. So
Yeah.
if you like Greg just said, if you get storms and then drop the bugs, you've just put a 0 in the where the 1 used to be, and you can never get storms back again.
Yep,
Yeah.
it's gone forever.
So
At that point,
yeah,
it's a little
it
bit
has
rough.
very few like you can't just use it indiscriminately. You don't get to pick and choose what it gives you, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, so xwill's gonna make her way over to the forest again to get Poacher Saw. And we are going to see Tim enter Dodongo's cavern and do a fancy trick, which is really cool, to get some bomb bag. Or to get his bomb bag.
Yeah.
Yeah, watch the 29 go down to 0 after he drops 1 bomb.
Oh yeah, because he'll blow up the wall with it. It's...
Yeah. Then
Oh no.
it's gone. Then it's gone.
That's just
This is gonna be heartbreaking. This is the
That's
most
just
expensive
regular.
bomb.
Oh. Wow.
Oof.
That's just regular OI. So.
Oh, that hurts.
We originally explained OI. So Xbox doesn't get an Ocarina, but she still managed to like pull out an Ocarina to play for the Windmill guy to get some more storms. That's a trick called Ocarina items, or OI as we call it, and it allows you to play a fake Ocarina by having a bottle in your hand that's full, and then being in midair, and then press another item that you can also hold in your hand, either sword or hookshot or bow, something along those lines, anything like that.
Anything really.
Yeah, and then because you press a cutscene item, it's got the frame late on the Doom jump. But because so how it works is like you press a ball in midair, which is a cutscene item. So once to like play a cutscene when you land, but then you interrupt that by pressing another item, and the game kind of just defaults to cutscene 0, which is an Ocarina. So you can play an Ocarina for free.
Yep.
And most of the time, you could skip Ocarina in most bingo rows unless you need it for something particular, like Ocarina Die for Bomb Chews. It can be worth to pick it up if you need to play a lot of songs, because having to like drop and catch bugs or fish every time takes quite a bit of time to do. So if you can be playing like 9 or 10 songs, then you can grab Ocarina at some point, and then actually saves time.
And Tim gets Doom Jump now, so
Nice.
the same concept to what you did in Graveyard, where you interrupt the hookshot by that weird state that you get put in. I don't really know the technical name for it, but you can also do it by interrupting the hookshot by either death, well, by death that Tim did, and by having a fairy in his inventory, he will respawn wherever he lands, which just happens to be on the bridge right above the big head, so you can just walk over the bombs.
Yep.
And skip the entire trek around the dungeon.
Saves like a minute and a half, something like that, I think. 1.5 to 2 minutes, around that.
Yeah, it's pretty big.
Yeah. So now Xwill's RBA to Poacher Saw. She's done with RBA now. She now has 6 sons out of the 9 she needs. She's going to get Minuet here for a 7th one.
Oh yeah.
And she also killed a Skull Kid. Skull Kid drops 200 rupees. Sorry, it drops an orange rupee, which is worth 300 rupees when you kill him. And she also RBA, and part of her trade sequence earlier, she RBA'd the Pocket Card, which gave her a wallet that holds 200 rupees, as well as black gauntlets, which work as gold gauntlets. Nice. Nice, Axel.
I mean, she wanted to damage down.
Yeah, it
she
works.
just didn't want to get the little recoil, but
Yeah,
that's fine.
So here she's going to do a trick to skip the Minuet Forest cutscene by dying on the same frame the cutscene starts. And when you start a song cutscene in this game, you get the song the first frame the cutscene starts, and you get it again later. So by dying the same frame this cutscene starts, I mean, you skip the cutscene, but you still learn the song. So now she has Minuet Forest as well.
Yeah. Also, I don't know if we said like explicitly what songs RBAing Poacher Saw does, but since she did it with bugs that will give you Zelda's Lullaby, also Serenade of Water, Prelude of Light, and Nocturne of Shadow.
Yeah,
which is
some really good warp songs.
Really useful warp songs to have just for traversing the overworld, and also really annoying songs to get legit.
Yeah, it's actually very lucky that the 4 songs you get are ones that take some time to get. Like Zelda's Lullaby, you have to go through the entire chart
Getting
stuff.
Nocturne of Shadow.
Zelda. Yeah, and getting Nocturne, you have to beat the first 3 temples. Prelude, you have to beat Forest Temple, and Serenade, you have to get Iron Boots. So having those songs without having to do any of that stuff is very, very, very nice.
Yeah.
It means we can. It also saves a bunch of time because you can use warp songs to navigate around the overworld instead of having to walk everywhere, like Tim's gonna have to do.
Yeah.
So like X-Walker wants to go to shout at some point to get hover boots. You can just play Nocturne and go from there. Kind of the same with like War Temple. If you want to go to War Temple, you just play Serenade and clip in. And they're both actually doing the same thing here. They're both gonna get Bolero. Using the same trick that X will did to get Minuet by dying the same frame the cutscene starts. Tim's gonna use the timer here, and he's gonna sight up into the trigger when it's hits 0. And then when he lands, the cutscene will start, and Bill will die. So,
yeah.
Skips the cutscene that way.
A neat little thing.
Yep. We also saw X-Will buy Goron Tunic with the 200 rupee she got. Because she has to defeat Volve as a goal. Fire Temple has a lot of heat timers. So being able to just drop those at all is very nice. And buying it actually is a little bit faster than talking to the Goron, even on Japanese.
Yeah. The next one is going to do another method of this, which doesn't involve dying. She's just going to grab the ledge as the cutscene starts, and then drop down and void out. And just respawn up there. And you get the songs like right at the start of their respective cutscenes. So you don't actually have to like play the song and Sheik teaching you all that and stuff like that. So if you can just get out of the cutscene right after it starts, you still have the song.
Yep. Here we see Tim doing a glitch called Time Stop, which keeps the camera facing towards Link when you open that door, and that stops the Darunia cutscene from playing. Walking into this room, which takes about 30 seconds or so.
Mm-hmm. So this grotto here is the one place where most people go to stock up on bombs, because it is 20 bombs in that chest.
Yeah. It's the holy grail for VC players during trade quests. You come here, grab 20 bombs on your way. That was actually changed in OT 3D. That's actually a 5-bomb chest in OT 3D.
Yeah, so they probably didn't mean to make that a 20-bomb chest, but we are very happy that it is a 20-bomb chest.
Exactly. Such a lifesaver.
Yeah. Yeah, so now she just plays a Nocturne out of there.
Bomb push?
And, no, she's gonna do the seam walk. So.
She's doing a ledge clip. Yeah.
Yeah, or a seam walk ledge clip.
Yeah, so there are many ways to get into Shadow Temple without having to get Din's Fire, plug his torches. You can do what Tim did, which is do the seam walk and side hop over the low trigger. You can also just do what's called a bomb push, where you place 3 bombs on top of each other and then side up over them, and their collision pushes you past the low trigger in 1 frame. You can do what X-Will's doing here, which is a ledge clip, where you target as you grab a ledge in a corner, and you sort of clip into it, and then she can drop off and jump slash past the door.
Yep. Shadow Temple is surprisingly easy to just enter very early.
Yeah,
and there's a lot of different ways to do it.
Yeah, it was one of the first major sequence breaks found in this game, was getting the Shadow Temple early without Nocturne.
Mm-hmm. Which is all you really need to get up there.
Yeah.
And if you can skip beating the first 3 temples, which is what you need to get Nocturne, then yeah, you can just do Shadow Temple basically whenever you want. You can do it without glitching. Because OOT is a broken mess of a game.
Yeah. So currently, there's a glitchless category. We have 2 rules for glitchless: unrestricted and restricted. Unrestricted actually allows out bounds and damage boosting, which is all you need to, and wall walking, I guess, which is a separate issue. But that's what you need to walk on that seam and then sight up over the low trigger.
Yeah.
Or just walk in there and play and use Dins inside the torches so you can get in there without having to get knocked in. Saves a bunch of time.
Tim's taking a lovely trek through Fire Temple. These first few rooms are fairly straightforward. You just have to go and get some keys so you can make it to this room. And here we're gonna see I guess the first major skip in Fire Temple.
Yeah. This skips like the entirety of the boulder maze. This one clip he's about to do. Once he gets through this torch slug.
He's very angry at that slug.
At torch slug.
It can mess up the angle you need here, so...
Yeah. So he gets his angle here and walks to the corner, and then that will actually, when a bomb explodes, it will push him at great speed into that corner, and that's all you really need to clip through acute angles. So you can clip out of bounds and then land back here in a shortcut. And this skips the entirety of the boulder maze, including having to get the keys to unlock the doors and going around that entire room. Saves about 2 minutes or so, I think.
Yeah, and they need to climb all the way up Fire Temple to get the hammer, because as much as you can damage down Volv without using the hammer, the last hit has to be with hammer to actually kill. So
yeah. You can't stun Volv without the hammer, which is what's required in order to kill her.
Yeah.
Same deal with something like Baronade. You can't beat Baronade without Boomerang. You can't beat Rogue without Mirror Shield. There's a lot of requirements for stuff like that.
xwill also doing time stop there to skip talking to our sworn brother Darunia.
No hot beats today. Alright, Tim gonna do a Hess here to get past these fire maze, these firewalls here.
Yeah. You can actually just roll past these, or a lot of these firewalls, because they show up very slowly.
Yeah.
So with a Hess, it's very easy to just zoom past them.
Yeah, you can get past them in various ways. You can roll, backwalk, and side up past them if you want to. They're actually very easy to skip.
Yeah. Also, Tim making full use of that middle RBA by being constantly at 20 bombs.
Yeah. Just
definitely needing that.
Yeah. Well, Fire Temple's a place where there's a lot of just random bomb drops everywhere.
Yeah.
So you can stock up pretty easily. Like flare dancers drop bombs. There's bombs in the pots. There's everywhere.
Yeah, you even gets a bomb drop from the flare dancer.
Yeah.
There, but...
I mean, it is like a 50% chance, I think, to get bombs from flare dancer.
Yeah, I mean, no bomb drops left behind and all that, but he's literally already at
Yeah,
max
you do
capacity.
not
So
need it. You do not need it at all.
I don't need it. I
don't need it.
It hurts seeing bomb drops
Yeah.
just laying there.
Does Tim already have Minuet, or is this going to be...
He doesn't. He's probably going to do Fire the Forest, right?
Yeah.
He did save warp. He did save warp after getting the
Yeah.
first key, so I'm assuming he's going to do Fire the Forest run warp here.
Yeah.
Where is the White Wolf Face, do you reckon? Do you reckon
In GTG,
GTG,
on the way to Spirit
probably.
Temple, most likely.
It's going to be better than going to Ice Cavern.
Yeah, he has nothing to do in the Sora area in general.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, there are what? How many in the game? There's one in Ice
3, I
Cavern.
think.
There's 2 in GTG.
there's
Is that it?
Ice Trial or Water Trial?
No, there's none in Water Trial.
There's none in Water Trial?
No, it's just freezes.
Oh, there's
Is
3
there literally only 3 in the game?
Yeah, I think so.
Wow.
I think
okay.
there's only 3 in the game. There might be more, actually. Am I thinking something? Am I wrong? I feel like there's going to be more, right?
I don't know, actually.
It has to be more, surely. It can't be it.
Are there any in grottos?
Possibly?
I think there are. No, I think it's literally just 3, and 2 of them are the same room.
Yeah, there are
I
only
have
3.
a goal
yeah.
to literally extinguish an entire species here. This is brutal.
There was a goal in one of the OCS bingos. It was like beat all the White Wolfos, I think. Was one of them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the Wolfos Exterminator.
So yeah, we're gonna be seeing a quick kill here on Volv, I'm assuming, unless he messes this up, where Volv actually has 2 different hitboxes, one for the part that is flying around and one for the whack-a-mole section. And the flying around hitbox is still active during the fight. and you can damage it by dropping these bombs here.
Yeah, so the hitbox is there because it'll always be underneath the hole that she last flew into. And because Volve flies into that hole at the start of the cutscene, you can just drop bombs on this hole, and it will damage her.
Yeah. Also, Tim equipping Kokiri Tunic here to start the heat timer because he will be needing to die to perform the Fire the Forest Wrong Warp.
Yeah, nice ISG.
Oh, I do like this.
I
getting.
see. That's actually very smart.
This is very smart.
Yeah, it's actually very smart. I like this.
Because if you to do OI, you need a filled bottle in hand, and if you do it after Volve dies, then there's a slight chance that the bugs will actually push you a tiny bit, which will mess up the position for the wrong warp and will just not work.
Yeah, they can also just run away from you, and you might be able to catch them again. Usually you can get around that by start up in the way and back again, so they move into position. But it can be a little finicky.
Yeah.
Like, usually we do in run warps, you want to get a fish, because that's pre-stationary. You can get trolled by the fish, you can just jump away from you a little bit, and mess up your position. But usually it's way better than bugs.
Yeah. He's getting away here, and then Fire the Forest Wrong Warp is fairly straightforward. You just hold up, walk off this ledge, and then you side up right a bit.
Yeah, now he waits. This looks fine. This should be fine.
Yeah, this should be fine.
Yeah. So, in order to do this run warp, I remember Tim save warped at the start of the dungeon after he got the first key. They also say his cutscene pointer to the right number so that this won't crash and actually work. So now he's in Forest Temple, which is very handy because he has a goal here in Forest Temple to do.
Oh yeah, what a weird coincidence. It's
yeah,
totally not like he planned out.
Definitely not. Yeah.
Involving this. It's just a happy
incredible,
accident.
Right? Alright, so he's getting keys here. Guess not going to be
We're not going to be seeing jungle jump,
which I guess is better because normally we have like other goals in Forest isn't just get bow, then it's normally not that good.
Yeah.
So like get a map and map and compass. You want to get some keys and do ground jumps instead.
Yeah, I think it's still technically is quicker, but
it's also very risky to go
to
for a jungle jump.
Yeah, it becomes way harder to justify it.
Yeah, because you have
and
to
it is a trick that if you mess it up, you can lose a lot of time on it.
Mm-hmm.
So because there's a lot of parts to it and a lot that can go wrong, so it's very understandable not going for it, especially in a tourney match.
Because especially with map and compass, you have to get map, and then. But what would you do? Would you get map then backtrack, or do this, get compass, and then go to map?
What is this boss key skip from Maxwell?
It's a ledge clip one. You ledge clip and then you just hold down.
Oh.
Yeah, so there are many ways to skip the boss key in Fire Temple. Because you're so high up when you get the hammer, you can just boss key skip from that room. Because you can fall so far, you just fall into the load zone. So you can either do what Tim did, which is just S and clip out of bounds. You can use hammer and boost to clip yourself out of bounds. You can use a ledge clip to clip out of bounds. There's a lot of ways to make it into that boss room.
You can do it pretty much anywhere. Like the hammer room has like a Hess clip, right? But then you've got that room with the the pillar that you send down. You can clip through there as well.
Yeah, you can ledge clip from there as well.
Maze, like again, because you're so high up, you can any room that's higher than the door. Like if you can get out of bounds there, you can skip the door.
Yeah. See, Tim's struggling with this ledge clip. Speaking of ledge clips, Tim's hoping to get this ledge clip for the start time block.
This is a weird one. I don't like this one.
If you miss it the first time, it becomes like a five time trick. It takes you like so long to get it if you miss the first one.
Yeah.
The double Volve hole, like just right next door. What the hell?
It's very comfy. Yeah. Very scary. Almost troll holing, but
wait, 3?
No. Yeah. So
my god.
Oh yeah, it says something expansion about Volve. There's something that can happen with Volve called a troll hole, where Volve pops out of the hole they're trying to drop bombs into. And it makes it it's recoverable, but it's way more awkward because you have to position them in such a way that you can stop the bomb explode from hitting the hitbox as they get up, because that will trigger the next phase, trigger
Yeah,
the fly phase.
so you have to like stun Volve so that so that their head like lands away from where you want to place the bomb. It's pretty finicky, but it is doable.
Yeah, it's a little awkward, and you can get it twice in a row. So you can get a troll hole, do like the bomb drops, and then get another troll hole, and that is really hard to recover from.
Yeah, and so Exwil has defeated Volve and is now just gonna warp out of here.
Yep.
There's something very satisfying about just defeating a boss and like, no, I'm not gonna beat the dungeon.
Probably playing Prelude. Yeah, Prelude.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be into. She's pretty much done with everything else now. Actually, all her goals that are left are in Gerudo area.
Yeah,
Gerudo,
just getting
Card,
the
Rover,
Arcade
and Requiem.
for safety, I assume.
Might as well. No reason not to. Waste like
Wow.
2-3 seconds.
Yeah. I mean, that would be the reason not to.
I mean,
if you want to save 2 seconds.
if she loses by 2 or 3 seconds, then yes, it would be a reason not to.
Yeah.
I still think this is kind of close, actually, because
Yeah, this is very
yeah.
close. 'Cause-
while they both have to, like, Between Rover and Spirit are basically the same because they're both going to end on it, right? So it's literally the difference between Tim finishing up Forest and like Gerudo Card and Requiem, basically, and they both need to be in. Like, GTG is quicker than Gerudo Card, so you kind of start to get some cancellation, but overall it's looking really close.
I mean, it's the same thing with Requiem and the Rover cutscene. Because Tim has beat Spirit, he has to watch the Rover death cutscene, whereas Explore doesn't, just has beat Rover. But on the flip side, she has to watch Requiem instead. So she has so you basically like lose a minute from watching Requiem, but gain a minute from having to watch that cutscene, and it goes back and forth like that.
Yeah.
I think
like,
it's actually
right
very
now,
close.
I can't
It's actually hard to
decide
call.
who I think is in front. Yeah,
I think Explore's actually slightly in the lead.
I have a hard time gauging how long Gerudo Card is. It's
Like,
fairly long,
like 4
but
or 5
it's-
minutes?
Tim's also just
minutes?
still
Not
in
long.
Forest Temple. So
It's like 4 minutes. It's not that long. To all the carpenters.
I was thinking of 3.
I mean, there's 4 carpenters, and you have to
Yeah,
sit through a lot of text
No,
as
like-
well.
I'm thinking about it now, and yeah, like it probably is longer than I think. I just because it's such a fluid like section, because you're just doing one after the other, it feels a lot shorter than I think it is.
Yeah.
Gerudo Card is the one goal that makes me wish that there was a bingo version balanced for the German version, because in the German version of the game, the carpenters are named after the Beatles.
Yeah. I love that little
So,
fact. My favorite little fact about OT. Don't know why. We assume it's just because they were big fans of the Beatles. Like, Xbox waiting for nighttime here. So, Gerudo Guards are interesting in that nighttime, they have their vision is way worse, so it's easy to get past them. But also, that applies to the Gerudo Guards inside as well. So, she has less chances of getting caught by the guards inside.
Yeah.
It's basically impossible to get caught by these guards at nighttime.
Yeah. Climbing
the
that
box.
box. Yeah.
I thought I was going to speak too soon there. But
This is box movement, interesting stuff.
yeah, this movement is not faster, I'm pretty sure.
It's definitely not.
I'm pretty sure I bullied Danny into switching to rolling down that for the longest time.
We have our resident glitchless expert here in Average Greg.
Hi.
So, if you're curious about small movement techniques, he's your guy.
I feel like calling him an expert is just going to inflate his ego. Maybe just call him a consultant.
Oh
No, how dare you?
But yeah, that's going to be map and compass in Forest for Tim.
Yep. Three
So
goals down.
3 goals down. 3 goals to 2. He's obviously in the lead.
Yeah, he's obviously in the lead here. He's
Yeah,
winning.
he's-
Like, look at this.
An entire goal ahead.
One thing else to take into account is that Tim's going to gain some time back by doing Wasteland Hess,
Yeah.
whereas
That is
Expo
true.
was not.
Well, we don't know. We don't know.
she
Well,
isn't.
she never goes for it. So
She doesn't do like I don't know if you were paying attention, but she left Market and then did a stand-in 2-bomb super slide to
Look,
Gerudo Valley. If she's got to go to Hess there, she's not going to Hess in Wasteland.
I believe people can change.
So do I. And I hope Expo takes this little bullying session that she will actually start learning backwalk bomb tricks. Finally.
It's been 84 years.
Take bombs off C down. Put them on C left or C right. Learn to 2-bomb super slide from a backwalk. I beg of you, please.
Yeah, I'm assuming that Tim is gonna go for Nibiru cutscene skip because
Probably. He's a tryhard.
he's an
It's not a
RTA run at
try-hard.
heart.
That's not a try-hard trick. Like
For bingo players, it is.
it's not. It's totally not. I will die on this hill. It is not try-hard. It's super easy.
I'm not saying it's a hard trick. I'm just saying it's a try-hard trick.
No, it's not. It's super easy, and the risk is minimal.
Okay, guys, calm down.
The risk is 2 minutes of time loss.
Yeah, but like 2 minutes time loss, but you only fuck it up if you seriously suck.
Okay, I mean, calm down. Calm down.
Greg, are you saying that you seriously suck? Do you want to admit that live on air?
I mean,
Oh my God.
I mean, I don't want to say it, man. Like I made a top 16. I will remind you. I remind you. I commentator here did not make top 16.
That is true. That is true. Let this not go. So take everything Mutant says with a grain of salt.
Exactly.
At least I didn't DNF. So
Okay.
Wow.
You didn't even get a chance to
Too soon?
DNF.
Too soon?
A little. But all right. Anyway, Tim entering
were we?
through the fortress on his way to Gerudo Trading Guards to defeat his white wolfos of choice, while Xwill is just about to finish up Gerudo Guard. She has one more Carpenter left after this, I'm pretty sure.
I think so. If she did the glitches route, this would be the last. This would be just the third one, yeah.
Yeah, one more.
She has
to do.
one left. I too can read numbers in Japanese.
It's so hard. I think Tim might be in the lead.
I think Tim is in the lead because
Although getting to the Wolfos isn't exactly like super quick, right? You have to go through 2 rooms in here, and he needs to choose.
true. Yeah.
Although does X will also need those?
She does, yeah.
Yeah, I think
They
he's
both
definitely in
need-
the lead. Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's in the lead then. Yeah, I forgot about bomb shoes being a thing. So yeah, Tim's probably in the lead here.
Unless
Cool.
he's gonna use all his bombs here.
Yeah, he's looking a little bit rough here. Lucky he's got milk, so he can just RBA more if he needs to.
Oh, Tim?
Tim? Question mark.
Tim?
Oh boy! Oh no!
Oh god!
Okay.
Oh my god!
Okay. So you get
Cutting
some
it
weird
very
shots.
close with those bomb counts.
All right. So what Tim did there was So what Tim did there was called a weird shot, where you basically move. I can't the exact explanation for this, but like Link's, like you move the camera for like first-person items underground, so you can hook shot.
It's weird. It's
You
very
can hook
weird.
yes,
Hence
you can
the
shoot.
name.
Yeah, so you can shoot like first-person items from underground, and that allows you to get past the maze without get any keys to get that bomb chew chest. And those bomb chews are important. He needs them to do a trickle spirit hover, which is allowing him to get mirror shield early.
Yeah.
Skips a lot of time in Spirit Temple.
You can do that without bomb chews, but no one on this side of the galaxy wants to. So,
Other than maybe Count LG.
other than maybe Count LG.
Using the Gwei to unlock the camera and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Alright, so Xwill just gonna pay the guard again because she has Gerudo card.
Yeah.
And go
A
bomb
slight
chews.
benefit.
Yeah, the legal way to enter GTG.
Yeah.
No breaking and entering here. Let's see how her weird shots look.
Is it gonna be a bonk setup?
Oh, it is a bonk setup.
Totally.
With a long
If she gets it
backward.
first try. She gets it first try. Oh, that was a win.
Yeah.
Oh no. Not only is it.
Well,
okay,
she
it's
one
also-
paused it. She one paused it.
Nice.
It was
okay.
first try though, so it is.
Yeah. Always
Also,
having time
there's
over Tim.
4 white wolfos because there's 2 here.
No,
there's only three.
no, because there's
What?
one nice cabin too here.
Oh,
Yeah.
ignore me. Don't ignore Mutant. Ignore me.
All right, so both of them are gonna be leaving GTG at the exact same time.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
The
Really
difference
funny.
is that Tim's gonna get caught by the guards. Next one isn't. She's gonna have to either open the gate or clip past it.
No, because basically X1 needs to watch Requiem, but Tim needs to watch Rover Death, so it's gonna come down
Tim-
to Wasteland.
yeah.
Earth.
And also, Tim has no bombs, so he's gonna.
That
Yeah.
is. Is he just gonna RBA in here? before, do you think?
I mean, maybe might be worth it, honestly.
Or is he gonna go for the farm?
It's
And
bad.
Oh my!
he's not.
Okay, no, he's got faithful. He's just gonna chew Hess instead.
Yeah.
Wait, oh, interesting. Falls off the thing.
Xwill gets the ground clip though.
Yep. She doesn't
Well, she isn't gonna Hess here, so
Nah.
just gonna walk.
Oh,
that
that
was
on
close.
the
Oh, that
second
was
seam.
close. You can save
he's
that.
over. Yeah, he's
By
fine.
now, but it was close.
Very close.
I say it's where
Just
Tim's
saving
gonna
there.
probably take over. So Xwill's gonna walk through Wasteland, taking the time to not void out, and Tim's gonna do probably do not that. We'll see here. Doing this with a
And the
chew
lead
seems
is
really annoying.
Yeah, it's very awkward doing this with the chew because you have to. Oh, he gets it though.
Yeah.
Because you have to keep moving in like tiny intervals to not get sucked into the quicksand.
Yeah.
So he's gonna
Okay.
overtake her just about
Now.
now.
Hi Xwill, bye Xwill.
Yeah.
Is this a full wasty?
Full
This
wasty.
might be. This might
It's looking like a full wasty.
be.
Full wasty from Tim. Nice, very clean.
Getting a goal though. He gets a goal. But yeah, that's the power of Wasteland has
Yeah.
illustrated.
Saves a ridiculous amount of time.
Although Xwell has two things. Doesn't need to watch the death, and also because VC saves, according to 64 mains, at least 30 minutes in lag. Is she gonna go for the? Oh no!
Why would you start up there? No!
Why would you?
You start up first. You start up
No
first.
super slide? Question mark. Could have overtaken Tim with a super slide actually.
Uh oh.
Oh
The half a heart. The half.
no!
a
Oh
heart.
god!
here.
Oh god!
Dying
Oh
here.
god! My
Oh,
heart.
Imagine.
I hate levers so much, dude.
They're so bad. Imagine dying right here.
Oh god! Don't say that.
Okay, she's safe. She's safe. Now just gonna
Well-
get Requiem.
Yeah.
Get hearts, please. Get hearts. Yes, please. There we go.
Good job.
What's she doing?
What you? Oh,
So I don't.
Oh,
yeah. Okay.
save. Why
Safety
save now?
saving before Requiem is.
Yeah, it's not.
It's a bit weird.
I don't know about that one.
Alright,
In the
mean,
meantime, Tim's got Spirit Hover. Do a bunch of Bomb Chew hovers to get up top of the seam, and then hook shot to the Gauntlet's chest. Taking it safe. Kind of. I didn't think I see Tim walk into the load zone, but I guess he's worried. Only got one bomb
Comfy
though,
has
so
across. Comfy has across here.
nice,
An easy Hess.
easy peasy.
Oof. But yeah, that's going to be 4 goals done for both runners.
Yep. As
Now
X-Ball's
the,
next on. That's just a race to Rover.
Yeah, literally just a Spirit Temple race now.
Tim has a bit of a lead. He also has to watch a cutscene at the end of this, and he's got to deal with lag.
I don't think there's much of that left, to be honest.
No, the lag one can play that much. It may be like 10 seconds.
No,
overall.
and beating Spirit and defeating Rova is not the same, because beating Spirit Temple requires you to get the medallion from the blue warp at the end. And defeating Twin Rova just needs the last blow on the boss. So Xwill won't have to watch the Twin Rova dying and talking about how the twins are actually different ages cutscene, while Tim will have to sit through that riveting piece of comedy.
Yeah, and that cutscene is about a minute long. I think
Yeah.
it's like exactly like 55 seconds, a minute or so.
There are 2 different goals because well, they're 2 different things.
Tim having to farm bombs here. They got nothing from the Armos. He does need at least 1 bomb drop here.
Oh,
Like at least 1. He's getting nothing though. Wow. So he needs some bombs here because he wants to do a trick.
okay.
Oh,
Oh.
please. There we go. Yes, he wants to just do a trick. Echo Statue Climb. Which allows him to skip the boss key for Spirit Temple. And you need some bombs to do that. Needs at least 1 bomb in order to do that. And also he needs to kill this beam here. He could use Choose for that, but he does need bombs for the Statue Climb itself.
The thing with saying like similar goals, like yes, they are similar goals, but the metas of each goal are very different. Because not only are they less time and affecting the balance in how long they take, they also affect like, if you don't have bottle, right, you don't have the option to skip it, so it massively changes the item requirements to hit peak times, etc. So it might seem similar on paper, but in reality, the balance itself drastically changes. And yeah, they are completely different things.
No, Mike, no one does speak everything from the top because this is just way faster.
Yeah, people tried to for a few people.
Oh no!
Oh, this has just made it interesting.
Okay.
Oh god.
Well, Tim needs some health, and he needs to statue climb again. Interesting.
Yeah, he needs to get heart down.
and-
Oh no!
Not catastrophic, but has just possibly.
Yeah, she will respawn right behind here, so
Yeah.
it's not that
It's a
bad.
small time loss, but it's still a time loss.
Tim,
Yeah.
on the other hand, Tim can no longer do Nabooru cutscene skip. Xwill can. It could be her chance to win. if she goes for it.
Dude,
Yeah.
Obviously she doesn't know.
Dude, if Tim doesn't get a statue climb again, he's in a bit of trouble because his health is really bad. I'm not sure what the plan is if he fails it again. Because he can't drink his milk, so...
That should be good. Okay,
he's in.
Yeah,
Cool.
okay.
Okay, he's in at least, that's good.
Okay.
He can't skip this though, so he's just gonna have to give 10 stabs.
Yeah, he has to lose 25 seconds to this cutscene.
But yeah, I don't think Xwill goes
He can't
for...
that text box for a while.
But yeah, Xwill doesn't really go for Nabooru cutscene skip normally, so I doubt she'd go for it now.
I don't think I'd even bother with this. I'd just go back to the Switch. This is not going to be enough time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, both of them still good pace. Like I'm pretty sure Xwill might be on PB pace. The bingo.
Yeah.
I know we're bigger PB is, but I don't think it's sub 110.
Possibly. This was a very good row for both.
Yeah.
Actually, good board. I think.
It was a pretty strong board. There's a pretty good rows in there. Don't really need those bombs, but sure, why not? Just in case.
It's roughly like 4 minutes from killing Nabooru to getting to the warp.
Yeah.
So I think sub one. Oh, Xwill.
Oh, this is not good.
Oh, the bomb.
Okay, she's fine. You need to get off. Yeah, okay, here we go. That was close. That pot almost knocked her off as well. Okay, there we go.
Yeah, it's so difficult because I think if she did the skip, she could win. I don't think it's possible without. I don't think there's a minute in there.
1:12:48. She's on PB pace for this bingo, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
If she can get into Nabooru.
Okay,
What
doing
is this?
What is happening? Doing the old one, I think.
Hell is...
Yeah,
that was a lot of shield turns. I don't know about that.
Oh.
That's unfortunate.
I know what. She did like 3 diagonal shield turns to turn around. It was so weird. I don't know what her plan was there.
Yeah, I think it's over. Unless Tim dies here, which is possible.
If he dies to Rover, then actually probably is over for Tim. Dying to Rover is a catastrophic time loss.
Oh yeah, he doesn't have CL.
Oh, of course he doesn't. Yeah, but
Doesn't matter. He just doesn't need the key. He just needs to get back to his room.
He doesn't need mirror shield.
So he'll lose like 2.5 minutes, something like that. Yeah, it seemed like she was like undecided on what to go with for boss key skip, whether to go for head clip or the.
Yeah, just gonna go for the staircase hover BK skip.
Yeah,
So.
Yeah.
I'm very surprised because this I think is just objectively harder than the head clip.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Like,
Oh.
yeah. It's not a trivial thing, like compared to just backflipping.
Okay, well now I understand why she got the extra bomb drop.
Yeah.
If she's gonna do this from the start, then it makes sense.
She shouldn't buffer that after.
One more, yeah, that'll work.
You can be pretty far. You just need because the bomb pushes you back. So if a fire burst lags and eats Tim's shield input, we could be back on. But otherwise,
Oh my god. These fire particle effects, as much as they are pretty, they do burn away at your N64 as well.
Yeah.
So
yeah, not only do they burn you.
he's getting more ice though, the double there. So
Nice.
The fire does
That
look
should
nice,
be
though,
enough.
so that's one benefit.
Yep.
oh, that one.
That was his third one, I think.
Yeah. Third one.
They're like point blank like that. It always worries me a little bit. God, that fire lasts forever. That does lag quite a lot.
Yeah, for head clip, after the clip, you can just hold left and roll. It's not too difficult.
Hold left and roll.
You
and
can't
it's
roll
very-
immediately, but like if you
Yeah.
roll towards the end of your hover boots, then you should never miss it.
Yeah, it's super easy. Like before, it was like you just have to sort of before like day one, it was like you just sort of wiggle in the left to up left.
Yeah.
But then it's just then we just realized that you can just hold left.
This
Like straight left works
doesn't
fine.
mess this up.
It's literally straight left and A at the end. It's 100% consistent.
All right. So
But
Tim's
this
about a
should be
minute
it for
away.
Tim.
Yep, unless his like N64 dies or something like that, then he's pretty much locked in at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got his cutscene and that's it. It was pretty close, ended up being pretty close.
Yeah, it was. This was incredibly close. A few
any
things
number
have
of-
gone differently, so
Any number of decisions could have resulted in the opposite thing. Like, I think if things like waistline hairspray he overtook Tim with the head clip, right? That was a possibility. If Xwill had not failed her first attempt at statue climb, could have turned it slightly around.
Yeah, if it wasn't for that, she may have been like second phase of Rover right now,
Yeah.
which would have made it a lot closer.
I don't think it would have been enough on its own. Maybe with Naburu, but again, it's
Yeah.
very easy saying this if you can see the other player, right? Like to justify going for stuff, but
Yeah,
if you
exactly.
don't know where they are, like it's
yeah.
Alright, now it's with once Blue Warps takes him away.
And that's
GG.
time for Tim.
Nice.
A 111 flat with like
Yeah,
Yeah.
111 flat. GG's Tim.
GG's.
Tim
Oh,
will
01.
be...
Oh, 1101. Okay. Well, almost.
Okay, whatever. Alright, so Tim will advance to the quarterfinals.
Yeah.
X
The
will
top eight.
unfortunately now out of the tournament.
eliminated.
But she can still finish strong with a good time here.
Oh yeah. Finishing with a really solid time against one of the toughest opponents you could possibly get in the tourney. So
Yeah.
a really,
Tim is a
really good
certified-
showing.
Certified Bing God, so getting
Yeah.
trolled. Wow.
Nice. I don't know what it is about X-Will, but she always just has the worst rovers. She gets the worst luck in the world with Rover. There's that one great clip of her trying to fight Rover and gets like 3 extra cycles.
Yeah.
Like, just back to back to back.
Oh.
See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? Her Rovers.
Rover's actually throwing the PB away. Such a-
I think after she felt the statue climb, she couldn't PB anymore anyway.
Yeah, it was a really good time still anyway. Like anything, pretty much
Yeah.
anything like sub 115 is really cool.
Sub 115 is really good. So
Yeah.
this is. Oh, my god,
no.
bro!
Meat shielded, no!
The worst boss in
Ow.
the game.
Genuinely the worst boss.
Oh my god.
Oh my! How do you keep doing this, X-Will? How do you always have the worst Rover fights in the world?
The problem with this
Oh my
fight
God.
is that it's so easy to like it's so difficult to practice this fight. You know, like there's nothing you can really do other than just do them over and over that really can make you good at the fight. Like Morpher, you can practice Morpher, you can practice Evolve. Like there are things you can do, but practicing Rover, not only is it boring, it's also just very difficult to do in general.
Yeah. It's a lot of like positioning and being aware of both the different like parts, I guess, or both different witches. Like at all times, you have to be. Either you can do it like kind of lazily and just hope they end up being nice to you, or you have to like hyper focus on both of them as well as your own positioning and doing trigonometry live. But that's going to be GG's for Xwill. Done with defeat Rova.
Yep. GG's.
And I think we have
in a pretty close race.
A post-race interview with the winner, Timato, here. GG's.
Up Tim. GG's,
Tim.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, what's up?
Okay, cool. Thank you. Oh my god.
So, congrats on winning. I know that right at the end, this was incredibly close, right at the end.
Yeah, I saw it. I was like at Spirit. When I was like there already too, I was like, oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, and then obviously like it being closer than it should have been really after you found the head clip. We thought it might have been a chance for it to come back.
That's so sad.
Yeah.
Like no, I even got the one pause.
Yeah.
Well, at least I got it twice for the one pause. But man, this I played really sloppy in this bingo, and it was an RTA row too. I was like, I can't play sloppy on an RTA row.
It's unheard of. I will say when you row up and we saw Beat Spirit, we're like, yep, that's
a Tim row.
That's a Tim row right there. Beat Spirit,
it was a Tim row, but it wasn't like there wasn't any blank A rows.
Yeah, it had no blank A in it. So
yeah, that was kind of sad.
Quite a simple question though, that I still don't really understand. Why did you get Ocarina?
Oh, I thought it was Epona's at first.
Oh.
And I was like, fuck, I lost like a minute just Ocarina. I even typed in chat like, I'm only gonna play one song, Omega Lol.
Yeah, you played Valera I think once.
Yeah, oh my god.
Yeah. And hello Xwill. GG's on
GG's Xwill.
A great time, but unfortunately
not good enough.
Unfortunately, it wasn't enough to take down Tim.
Yeah, I was surprised to see it was close actually after I opened the race room at the end.
Yeah. Like
it was really close. Like going into Spirit and like the entire Gerudo section, it was really hard to tell who was ahead.
Yeah, because like you both left GTG at basically the same time. You both, and then like you were in Wasteland at the same time, and Tim like overtook with a Hess, but then
did we do the same row?
Oh,
no.
Oh, okay.
We did both.
We both ended on Spirit.
Yeah, you both did Beat Spirit, so like
or defeat Rova, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of started messing up at like late part of Spirit, messed up Statue Climb, and Rova was like abominable. Holy shit!
I don't know how
kept
you
missing every shot.
How do you always end up with just the worst rovers in the world? You always get like the worst luck.
I mean, part of it was my own fault, but they also kept flying like in pretty bad patterns.
Yeah, you kept getting like that one shot where like if she was right on top of you, you just could not aim high enough to hit her.
Yeah, where you feel like you're like aiming right at them and the hitbox again doesn't.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
You just gotta play GSR more, I guess.
Yeah, it's been super long actually since I beat Spirit ever. Like I was like, shit, I was Statue Climb, you know? Like.
Yeah, you need to get on that GSR grind.
Yeah, we did notice you looking a little bit. We did notice you looking a little bit like I don't know, like I don't know what the word is, but like you did Statue Climb on the shoulder, just like shield turning around in a circle.
I couldn't remember what direction.
you did like down right and then like right and then like
I was like, this doesn't look right.
This correct? What's going on? I want to show you what you're doing, but
and it would have been my best bingo ever probably without that, so that's kind of dumb.
Yeah, I did ask actually about what your PB was, and Link said it was a mid 112. And I was like, this is on pace.
Oh,
and
it was a 112.
Okay,
yeah, and then you fell Statue Climb. I was like, well, okay, never mind.
Yeah, because up until Statue Climb, I really felt I made like no mistakes at all. and I play like at the top that I can do. I think.
Yeah, you're playing really well for
Yeah,
the entire
it
bingo.
was-
No like major mistakes really, other than like dot skip like this.
other than at the end and
Oh, yeah.
dot skip, yeah.
Oh yeah, because I went for surface, which I never do.
Yeah.
But
Man, the milk route is so awkward.
Yeah,
feel like-
I am not comfortable at all because I'd never see like those milk routes where you like drink milk over another slot, so you.
A
It was very
bottle
weird.
and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
saw the when
And
I
you
saw the
upgrade
milk
milk
roast.
for one bomb. You upgrade milk for one bomb to open
Yeah.
DC.
And then
Never upgrade milk
that
ever again.
I got fairy RNG though. I was so hyped for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
GSR strats.
GSR stress. This row is just a GSR row. Oh
yeah,
my
but
god.
you're
It
throwing
was.
like Fire Temple. And
I keep picking GSR rows.
you keep
Wait, which
I
one-
keep going
which
to
one
Forest
did
and
you
Beat
do?
Spirit. I did row 2.
Row 2.
I thought it was
Yeah.
a good RTA row.
It was
Oh
a
yeah,
good row.
with forest as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, with Fire the Forest, Run Warp, and then get the Wolfos and GTG when you get bomb shoes for Spirit. It's
Yeah.
pretty
Had,
cool.
like,
round.
A lot of synergies in that row.
Yeah.
But I didn't know I didn't do the super slide from the map room to, or I didn't do jungle jump at all. I was like, fuck that. My bomb
Yeah,
count
Yeah,
was
yeah.
I'm
atrocious.
pretty sure jungle jump is slightly faster for that, but it's also like it can be a huge like risk because if you
If it-
fail jungle jump, then
Yeah, my
Yeah.
bomb count was
Yeah.
so bad at that point.
Yeah.
I think I only
Yeah.
had like
Yeah, like
11-ish
seven-
bombs. I think
yeah,
7
you would've-
bombs. It was so
I think
bad.
if it is faster, I think it's not faster by much because having to go get map and can come back again,
And coming back, yeah,
it's probably not that great.
it's weird.
I'm not sure about it, but I think it's fine just to do the
Just
old
normal.
strats. Yeah, with
Good old
ground jump.
GSR route.
Yeah, 2 keys plus ground jumping.
oh yeah,
Comfy.
God,
And then
a
ground
very
jumps and like year
impossible
walk.
jump.
someone save me from Beat Spirit. Please.
You have to start
I
picking
did it like
man. It's all
4
you
times
do.
in a row. It's always so fast.
How are you always picking Beat Spirit?
It always comes up when I play. I swear.
I'm
knows.
saying that, like I was end up picking like songs and stuff as well, so I can't really say much.
Yeah, we get comfy 9 songs and 27 heart containers from Greg every bingo. So
Hey man, hearts are fucking legit. I don't know what to tell you, man.
Yeah,
I love
yeah.
hearts.
No.
There wasn't
Hearts
even
are
a hearts
great.
go on this board.
I'd love to.
Yeah,
like,
I was
the
also
best.
thinking like I would like to do hearts today, but it was not
I
there.
never got hearts yet in this tournament.
It
Hearts
used to
are
be like the
2 or
only
3
goal
times, I
ever
think.
appearing, but not really anymore. I don't know, I thought my row was kind of boring, but safe, so that's why I kind of picked and nice for PC, I guess.
Yeah, it's a very comfy row. Like 9 songs is usually pretty comfy, especially
Yeah.
with like those kind of synergies like Rover and Gorilla Card and 9 songs.
Yeah, it felt pretty good. I was just like, Peaceful Badger and Garuda card was kind of like boring.
Yeah,
you know,
You did column 2, right?
column
on
2.
two.
Yeah,
Yeah.
column
That,
two.
yeah, I saw that row and it looked pretty good for like a full trade quest row.
Yeah.
Did I do
Yeah.
that? Or should I just do just good old RTA?
It's a lot recently actually. We've seen a lot. This is like the second time, like on the weekend, we've seen like that much Gorilla synergy in
Yeah.
one row. Because I think it's like with Exodus picking that row with quad,
Oh yeah,
Synergy, like-
the elemental arrow and
elemental
GTG and the-
arrows. Yeah, it was,
Yeah, column 2 had like triple spirit and
Mirror
bomb bag
shield.
30 is like it's not even a goal. in this
Yeah.
row. It's just free.
it was good. It was a good row.
So, have anything you want to add?
I was
Wondering
looking at
if
column
reverse-
4 and I thought it was a troll. I was like,
Column
oh,
4?
cool, column 4. That's a nice blanket row. But then it's like milk plus you have to get 30 skulls. Time of day wouldn't work out for that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, in the tournament, Xwill, unfortunately, you're at your own tournament.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad to go out with a time I'm happy with. That was my
Yeah.
goal for today.
Yeah,
Definitely,
very
yeah.
good.
very
Yeah.
respectable time.
Yeah, and Tim, you advanced to quarterfinals against Lake, I believe it is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
congrats.
Thank you.
Tim versus Lake in the quarterfinals.
Yeah,
be a
so
pretty
there's
good match.
Oh, yeah.
one quarter finalist left to decide, and it's going to be Juke or Mike Katz. And I think they're
Yeah.
doing their match later today.
Yeah,
if you have
they were
a
gonna
top-
play. They were gonna play earlier today, but had to reschedule because Drew couldn't make it. So
Yeah.
I think they go play in a few hours' time.
About an
Hopefully
hour and a
in-
half.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, hopefully we'll be restreamed. So if any of y'all want to come back for commentating, let me know.
I am.
We'll be able to squeeze it in.
Wink,
Ooh,
wink.
maybe I want to commentate.
I'm done.
Commentate over
possible.
Juke.
But yeah, so GG's both to Tim and Xwill. Great match. I'm glad we were able to restream it. Super hype. We all had a huge raid from Demon at the start of it as well, which was pretty awesome. So this was very, very, very hype from the very get-go. So I will hopefully be able to restream the match Duke and Mike leader, but if not, please stay tuned to the ZSR schedule. We will be following along this tournament as they now reach the next level with top 8. So if Rando Bai is going to actually plug the schedule, that would be great, but apparently not. But anyways, check the Bingo Discord for the next matches, and stay tuned to ZSR as we will try to do as many of these matches as possible for the remainder of the tournament. And definitely want to give a big thanks to our 3 comms, Greg, Mutant, and Nolly. You guys did amazing. This was very fun to listen to. I learned a lot. And yeah, and please give a follow to our 2 runners. Is this one actually worked? Great. So there are 2 Twitches, Tim and Xwell. And yeah, that's pretty much all I got. We're gonna send the love to ZSR2, who just started the Manish Cap Randomizer Weekly Racer. They will in the next 4 minutes or so. So any final thoughts from the group?
Thanks for restreaming this. Thanks
a
having us
lot
on.
for
Yeah, thanks everyone.
restreaming this. It's really cool to
thank
showcase Bingo to a wider audience because it's super interesting. And
Yeah.
you get to show off a lot of cool and very niche OOT tech and knowledge, and it's usually a blast watching.
Yes, OOT is a very broken game.
Oh
Love
yeah,
to exploit it all the time.
It's so different as well. Like obviously with races, with RTA races, it can kind of get like, especially if it's the same route, it's difficult to not only like get into as a viewer, but also commentate over because you sort of do the same things. But when you have completely different goals like this, it's always really fun to watch.
Yep. So thanks so much for watching and for restreaming this.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun.
Anytime. I'm a random main, but I may be getting into bingo, so I am happy to support the tournament.
We have spread the curse further. Let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah, I've got
Yeah.
I've got the paperwork here. Would you mind just cinching the box and
Oh, bunk ass. Anyways, all right. Thank you everyone for hanging around for this match, and we look forward to seeing y'all in the next one. Hope you have a great rest of your day, evening, afternoon, whatever time zone it is. Bye bye.
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 peace?
Bye.